Hi, I'm Kat and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Due to recent developments / me moving, I've been getting a lot of allegations that I have no friends. From these allegations has sprouted a new idea. I'm going to be reading every book my friends have recommended me. Now you might be saying, Kat, this is a little extreme. Kat, why are you doing this? But no, I need to prove a point. I do have friends. And just because one of these recommendations is from my mom and my English teacher means nothing. For privacy reasons, I will not be saying the person who recommended me the book's name because you never know who's out there. And regardless, you know who you are if you recommended me this book. Everybody else might not know, but you know, and that's the only thing that matters. The first book we'll be talking about is King of Wrath. This is about elitist people who have to do an arranged marriage because of dirty secrets. And this super tall CEO, Dante Russo. Dante has a really cold exterior. It doesn't let a lot of people in on his trauma. But when he meets Vivian, let's just say he's a little bit of a jerk to her. But Vivian, it kind of like is annoying in the aspect that she will just badger him until he tells her his secrets. And I really appreciate that because I would strongly resonate with that personality trait. I think this is a very valid choice for a book. So thank you, R, for this recommendation. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars and read it in one sitting. Next book I have is The Right Move. And let me just say reading this book was the right move for me at that moment. I've never read a book about a basketball player, so my obsession with tall people really fed into this. Because tell me why he was 6'4", I think. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure he was 6'4" or 6'3". Doesn't matter. It's in the 6s, so it's fine. This book really correlates with the quote, "To be loved is to be understood." Oh my god, the main guy. Ryan? If you're real, hit me up. He realized that the main girl, Indy, was a really emotional, loved romance. And he learned that he really tried to embody every single personality trait of a book boyfriend. There is even a quote in this book that was like, he was reading one of her romance books and he was like, this is literally a manual for every guy. How is every guy so bad at romance? Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Never in my life have I been so understood by a male main character. Because in my mind, every time I'm reading a romance book, such as this one, I'm like, how are guys so rizzless? Like, I feel like I have acquired so much hidden riz that I cannot put on other people because they're just not ready for that. Also, because I have no prospects. I don't know. I just love this book. So thank you, B&G, for this book rec. I really loved it. Also, with this book and this book, my good friend Gabby and I went to Barnes & Noble's together to go pick them up. So insert that footage right now. When we went to Barnes & Noble's, we casually found them in these sections. Of course, they were in the manga section. Duh. Easy. Japanese mangas were obviously King of Wrath is. Duh. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. Her page will be in the description below. So go like her stuff. The next recommendation I got from my friends is She's Not Sorry. This is a thriller mystery. It has this crazy dual timeline. So if you like not knowing what's going on until halfway through your books, I would strongly recommend this book. It's about a nurse and her daughter. Her life as a single parent with an ex-husband who's kind of like crazy. Well, he wasn't really crazy. He just like, I don't know. Maybe that's just my nature, never to trust a guy unless he's 6'5" and extremely hot and rich. Me personally, you're shy with the black hat energy, like I will just, you're instantly my type. Anyways,
Ari, no superpowers that you're called to turn off.
Knocking that kitty cat out!
Anyways, back to this book. This book, definitely, the plot twist in this literally shook me to my core. I think I started crying. I was so surprised.
I was a little like damn.
And really got me. Next book. This book that was recommended to me was Remarkably Bright Creatures. And you'll never guess who recommended me this book. My mom.
Your only friend.
Okay, maybe this is confirming the allegations, but I don't care. I wanted to read this one. My mom read it, and then she kind of said, oh, you would like this one, so I'm reading it. So, shout out to Claremont Forum / the Prison Bookstore. Favorite bookstore ever because all the books are like $2. This one was signed to Kathy. And my delusionalness, if you cross out the HY, that's two cat. Two cat to me! Kathy, cat, it's to me. Thank you, Shelby Van Pelt. You knew this was to me. Best $50 ever spent. This book follows three people. Well, two people and an octopus. That's kind of awkward. Celis, right here on the cover, he is a baddie. Then we follow this old lady. I forget her name. What is her name? Tova. We follow this old lady, Tova, who cleans the enclosure where he lives. And she is just like there. She clocks in, clocks out. Like, she's just living her life. We also follow this boy. I don't know his name. I'm gonna guess it's Connor. Update, his name's Cameron. I know we're doing it back to back, like confirming the allegations to be true. The next book is Romeo and Juliet. I had to read it for my English class. I didn't really like the wording in this book, only because if it doesn't use like simple vocabulary, I don't really like it. Like art thou, to vow, like just, I can only think of the Sabrina Carpenter song. Bedchem.
Not upon me, see?
Next book we have is Turtles All the Way Down. This was what? And this was recommended to me by A. You know, am I okay? No. The book takes place in Indiana, in Indianapolis actually. A lot of the places that were talked about in this book, I've actually been to. So that was really nostalgic at 9:30 p.m. So this book follows a girl with OCD and her friend who low-key is a narcissist. She writes Star Wars fan fiction. Girl, why are you talking about woolly mammoths? Wait, Chewbacca. Maybe. No, Chewbacca. Chewbacca and a girl. Girl, you just like furries. Follows kind of like a treasure hunt vibe. Second chance romance, but she will never do any contact because she thinks that is heinous. Low-key valid. She rekindles her love with this guy she met in summer camp a long time ago, and he is loaded. So if you drive down the street, like, you know what neighborhoods I'm talking about, my Indiana fam. The ones with the gigantic houses that are probably worth like at least 10 mil. That's where he lives. Okay, quiet on set. That? Gosh, I can't believe I'm not the center of the universe. The next book I read was The Long Run. Thank you, V, for this recommendation. There was a few spice scenes, and they really took look, don't touch to heart. Basically, this book is about this guy. His name is Bash the Flash, and he is an amazing runner. And then you follow this guy. I never actually learned his name. I think it was Sandro or something. He is a hairy man. That's how they describe him numerous times throughout the book. I wish that was lying. That was actually something they said. Oh, if you're looking for a good BL, I know some of you freak bobs are. The final book that was recommended to me by my friends was my cousin. This book is Lord of the Flies, and P, I know that this was just an ELA book that you read, and I really appreciate that because it really, I really needed that fit lick in my life. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this cover. Look at this. Look at the inside. Are you zooming in on that? Do you see that? Look at the back. This book is really really telling about juvenile males. Follows the age ranges of 6 to 12-year-olds who are abandoned on this island. They were on a plane that left England that is in nuclear warfare. Slay. So it follows Ralph and Jack and Piggy, who are kind of like the main characters of this book. Ralph really believes in trying to form a society that mirrors the one that he came from. Piggy is the voice of reason, R.I.P., may he rest in peace.
Monday left me broken.
When I read this again, maybe for like a thought piece to look like I was actually smarter than I was in public. Thank you for everyone who recommended me books. Half of them were my family members, and I did not realize that until filming this. Thank you also to Amazon resellers, because I got half of these books for like less than $5. A little beat, a little ratchet, but That's fine. So thank you, Amazon. You're not my sponsor, but that'd be kind of weird if Jeff Bezos saw me and was like, let me sponsor this random girl. Yeah, I do have friends, shockingly enough, to some of these viewers who don't believe it. I do have friends.
I still don't believe it.
Okay, Jim, that doesn't matter. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment, where's Teddy? Because he didn't make an appearance today and that really ruined my vibe. Comment what videos you want me to do next. And thank you all so much. Bye.